Mr. Van Ostern, an ad supporting your campaign criticizes your opponent for not being sufficiently pro-choice.
You know, I wish it was just about that issue. That's a really important issue. It's an important issue to me. I ran for office in this state, represented 49 cities and towns on our state executive council, ran to get Planned Parenthood funding restored. I was raised by a single mom. This is a very personal issue to me, as is access to health care. I know what it's like to live without having health care, to know that you're single, active.
My opponent has attacked my commitment to reproductive freedom, to my own freedom, and he's done this all the while knowing my record on these issues. He knows my professional record. He knows that I was a law clerk to Justice Stephen Breyer, who wrote the dissenting opinion the day that Roe v. Wade was overturned. He knows that the day that decision came down, I was at the Justice Department helping to fight back, helping to make sure that women in this country get access to the health care they need. And he knows my personal experience. He knows that last year, when I was 20 weeks pregnant, my husband Jake and I lost our son. And I struggled to get access to the health care I needed. I ultimately got it, but I was left to manage a stillbirth on my own. My opponent knows this, but nevertheless, he attacks my commitment, and this is exactly why Governor John Lynch and other Democrats across this state have said he's running the most dishonest campaign they've ever seen. Colin, you were the spokesman for an anti-choice congressman. I am not questioning your commitment to reproductive freedom, and how dare you question mine?
But what's important now is it's time for our next Congress to pass a law to protect the full range of reproductive rights, IVF, birth control, and abortion access, no matter where you live, and I will not stop till we get that done.
Ms. Goodlander, you just mentioned it. This is a complex and deeply personal issue for many women. If you could get the Republican votes to codify Roe v. Wade, but limit abortion in the third trimester, would you be willing to compromise on that?
I know from my own experience that it doesn't work for the health of women in this country, and it doesn't vindicate the deeply rooted principles of our Constitution for an extreme judge or an extreme politician, or any judge or politician, to stand in between women and their health care providers. And that's my position. Based on my own experience, and including my professional experience working in our courts and at the Justice Department, and thinking deeply about how the law is actually applied in practice, and from my own personal lived experience.